Alright, in this section we're going to start to talk about polynomials. So let's first talk about a monomial. A monomial is an algebraic expression that is either a constant or a variable, or a product of constants, and one or more variables is what that should say. So let me change that. It should be one or more variables. So it could be just a, or it could be 3a squared, or it could be negative 5xy. All of those things are considered monomials. So there's such a thing as a degree of the monomials, and what that is it's the sum of all the exponents. So if I look and I'm going to find the degree on each one of this, it's the sum of all the exponents. So this has a exponent of 1, so the degree is just 1. This has exponents 2 and 3, so the degree is 2 plus 3, which is 5. This does not have a variable, so the degree of it is 0. This has a degree of 1 plus 2, which is 3. And this last one has a degree of 2 plus 2, which is 4. Looking at the next vocab here, we have the word polynomial, and a polynomial is a monomial, or the sum of two or more monomials, sum or difference of two or more monomials. We can then talk about the standard form of a polynomial, and that's when the degrees of the polynomial, or the degrees of all the monomials, decrease from left to right. So an example of that would be something like x cubed plus 2x squared plus x plus 5. So all of these single terms, all of these monomials, the degree is decreasing from left to right. The degree of the polynomial is found by looking for the monomial with the greatest exponent. And then the next part we want to talk about is the different names. These are things you definitely want to write down, you need to know. So if you have a degree of 0, that's considered a constant. If you have a degree of 1, that's considered linear. Let me go ahead and give you an example of each one of those. So a constant term would be like 6. A linear term would be of a degree 1, so it could be 5x, or it could be 3x minus 2. It can have a constant on it as well. It just means it has a degree of 1. Quadratic, this is a term you're going to see quite often, that has a x squared term, so it could look something like this, or it could just simply be 6x squared. So it's anything with an x squared term. A cubic is anything with an x cubed, a quartic, anything with an x4, quintic, x to the 5th, and then 6th, 7th degree, you can go on forever. We could have x to the 6th, x to the 7th. Now, the number of terms has another name, so those names are monomial, meaning one term, binomial, meaning 2 terms, trinomial, meaning 3 terms, and polynomial, meaning 4 or more. So one of the things we're going to do is we're going to write each polynomial in standard form again being highest degree down to lowest degree. Then what we're going to do is we're going to put a name on the polynomial as either linear, constant, quadratic, so based upon its degree. And then we're also going to give it a second name based upon the number of terms it has. So in this first example, you can see that it's not in standard form. Standard form starts with the highest exponent, which would be this negative 9x to the 4th. Then it goes to the next highest, 6x squared, and then finally the last term plus 7. So the standard form is negative 9x to the 4th plus 6x squared plus 7. The degree of this is a 4, so the highest degree is a 4. When it has a degree of 4, that's considered to be quartic. And then the number of terms, it has 1, 2, 3 terms, and so that's considered to be a trinomial. I'm going to continue some more of these examples with the next video.